School. Good evening and welcome to Waupun Area Senior and Junior High School here for boys basketball tonight. I'm Steve Witterhack. We've got Randy Armgay here. We got Big Nate Young doing the video streaming, and it's been a while since we've been here because both the girls and boys have been playing a lot of games on the road lately, so it's good to get back to our friendly confines of Waupun High School again.
Best place to call a game for us right here above the court, mid-court. Great view.
Coaches like it here.
Yeah, Waupun's been having a nice season. Fans are getting into the gym. A little bit sparse tonight. Maybe, I think I saw, might get down to 5 or 7 below zero tonight, actually, later in the evening. So it's going to be a cold night, maybe keeping a few people home.
Yeah, we got the snowstorm that's supposed to come in this weekend, and they've already moved the game for the girls tomorrow up to 5:45 instead of 7:15, so 1 hour and a half earlier on the girls' game that we're covering tomorrow night when they take on Kewaskum. But, again, looking forward to be calling a game here. It's not the greatest, maybe, matchup. Waupun's used to playing all these great non-conference games like Tosa West, who they just played the other day. They got Madison Memorial coming up on Sunday. They faced Ashwaubenon, and they've had Homestead in there and really got challenged with all those games, lost all those games against the ranked teams. But, again, here you're playing a team that's sitting now with a record of 2-19 Ripon, and definitely struggles there, losing a coach earlier in the season, putting a new coach in, and it just everything kind of in disarray over at Ripon High School right now with boys basketball.
Yeah, the program is definitely down over there, and we saw this the first time Waupun played at Ripon. It was a very lopsided game, and
88-44.
Yeah, that's doubled them up exactly, and I don't know what we're going to see tonight, but if you're Waupun, you have to come into this game and you have to just take care of business. You have to respect the game for the game and respect your opponents for the student athletes that they are, and then play it out from there. I would think Coach Dunlop will play a lot of kids tonight, and that's kind of a nice opportunity as well.
Yeah, he definitely wants to keep them up playing at a high level. You don't want them playing down to any levels. Who knows? Ripon might come and bring it. And he said we don't overlook any teams that we play. And as I even kind of asked him before on my interview about the big game that's in the conference tonight, and that is Plymouth playing over at KML. And asked him who he wanted to win in that ball game and who do you think's going to win. He goes, well, all I'm concerned about is how Waupun does here in the games that we take care of business with what we have control of. And set ourselves up for that big game with KML at the end of the season for the regular season. So didn't want to throw anything out there as far as that game, which is probably a good thing. Don't make any predictions or anything on it, and that's kind of the route that he went.
Yeah, I think I would like to see Plymouth win that game with Waupun having KML left. Give them the opportunity for that conference title yet. And it should be a good one over there. I'd like to, maybe we can get a few updates on that somehow through Big Nate and see what's going on at that game.
Yeah, when they played each other last time, it was Plymouth winning their game 94-92 in numerous overtimes. Maybe there might be up to 5 overtimes, I think, in that one. 94-92, Plymouth won that game, so that should be quite the game over at KML, which has always been kind of a tough place. When Waupun goes there, that's a tough place to play. They always have some pretty nice teams over at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Well, again, we're here for the Waupun against Ripon game, and we'll come back and talk a little bit more about this game and how the Warriors are doing their last game, and how they did against Tosa West. That's coming your way on our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales on RP Sports.
Home and Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Home and Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Home and Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils, and remove ruts. And eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Tool Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Okay, we are back at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School, and again, Waupun, the boys getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers here tonight. Waupun's last game, though, one of those marquee games that Coach Dunlap said we definitely claims and tells everybody they had the toughest schedule in the entire state this year, and taking on all his ranked teams in Division I and II, and took on Tosa West, another one of those ranked teams this past Tuesday, and got beat by a score of 83-66. A few future Division I college players on that team. I forget what the name of the sophomore was on that team, but that kid's a stud, and he's going to go to some major college somewhere. And he said that's probably the best player that he's seen play this season, because he was even better than the Ashwaubenon kid. This kid just found where he could get wherever he wanted to go, made his shots everywhere, just a complete player, he said. But they had lost again in that game, 83-66. Braden Torres had a nice game. He had 21 points, 7 rebounds. He was 3 of 6 from the three-point arc. So he might be another option if he gets some confidence back there to take some shots. I like his aggressiveness to the basket when he plays like he's been doing this entire season, and his great defense. So maybe just another facet of his game he's going to get some confidence with.
Braden is another one of those players in the depth of this team, and you and I talk about it sometimes. They can literally go probably 10 guys. Maybe they can go their whole lineup basically, but I mean, you can't get that many in a normal rotation. But they're able to play 9 or 10 guys significant minutes, and they really don't lose a lot when those guys come off the bench and get in there. And they play hard. They play 84 feet of defense, and they're play till you're tired. You get out and you bring in somebody else that's very good player as well. So that's going to help this team down the stretch when they get to tournament time.
Yeah, they are about as tenacious a team as I've ever seen here at Waupun defensively. They go at it, and they take a lot of pride in that defense. And you throw people like Brian Ferris out there, Aiden Hawkinson, not just a scorer, but him with those long arms out there. You put him on the top of the zone defense somewhere, and he's grabbing, stealing the ball constantly, as he did last time these two teams met. 15 points in the Tosa game this last week, but when he played against Ripon, he had 8 steals in the game and 29 points in that 88-44 victory back early in the season, the second day of the year. But again, just one of those tough guys, those long arms, and getting his hands in every passing lane out there. So again, defense definitely a thing of pride here for the Waupun basketball team, and it really has been made them as successful as they have this season. I think they've given some of those better ranked teams at least a little go of it out there, and didn't totally get embarrassed on the court against any of those teams.
Right, and that even that loss to Tosa wasn't that. I don't know how that game actually played out. I didn't see anything.
It started out close for the 20s, he said, before they finally started pulling away.
Yeah, so I mean, it really was only a 15-point game, and that's respectable against a team of that caliber now.
And we saw them play Ashwaubenon right here, a team that's still ranked in the Division II. I think they're 10 now. They were a little higher before when Waupun played them, but they stuck with them for quite a while, and it was just kind of this little surge they had toward the end of the game that made it such a big deficit. But I thought they did themselves proud against a pretty tough team with a real good marquee player on their team.
And just looking back at my book from the last time these two teams met, and you're right, Hawkinson with 29, Jake Krieger had 27 in that game.
Yeah.
He had 18 at halftime.
10 rebounds also in that game. Jake was a beast out there in that game.
I think he had a little bit of foul trouble. He sat for a bit too, so getting 27 points in some limited minutes.
And like the guy I think that everybody should model themselves after defensively, Brian Ferris, when he gets out of the court. I love watching him play defense, man. He's in the head of the guys he's guarding out there. And in that Ripon game, he had 8 points, but he had 6 assists in the game and 6 steals in that ball game. But, man, he is what every coach wants, a player like that on your team that's just running the court hard, playing hard. A very confident player out there. Love watching him play. Well, let's take another break. Just kind of waiting for the freshman game to get done before they start things up here for warm-ups on the varsity game. But Waupun at home, finally getting back home after being on the road for so many games and getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers. Back with more of our pregame show after this on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph Sports.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Okay, teams on the court right now here at Waupun High School. This is the place we love calling games from, and I'm Steve Witterhack. Randy Armgee with you. Big Nate Young of the video streaming. We want to thank you for joining us. Thank our sponsors for making our broadcast possible and supporting high school athletics and what we do here. We're not going to ask you for any money. No panhandling here. We just get it from our local advertisers out there, and they've been supporting in the decades that we've been covering sports in this area. Always been standing behind their athletic teams here. So thanks to all of our sponsors that make this possible year after year, decade after decade here on Radio Plus. And Waupun getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers, team out of the East Central Conference. A big battle here, and they've had some good history, but right now it's a rough year here for Ripon, sitting at only 2-19 on the season. It's kind of unfortunate. We've had some great battles, and both went to state kind of the same periods of our basketball teams here, and it's hard to see them, a team that's just our natural rival, and having so much trouble right now. You'd rather see them play good, so you really have this big game that filled up the gym and high-level basketball.
Yeah, and it's not only basketball right now. Their football program is down, and everything is down at this moment, and they'll be back. They will. They have great facilities over there. They've got a nice school, and we just wish them the best, actually, for their program and their student athletes to get back into it and be one of Waupun's rivals again, maybe down the road in a few years.
Yeah, that was nice when we got back in the conference after leaving the Little 10, and that just kind of folded. But then we started getting in with Ripon again, and I thought this is great. This is the way it used to be years ago when they played against Ripon all the time in conference action. So just a great rivalry, and we wish their school the best on getting all their programs back up and running. But not too good, though. We don't want to get too good, but it is a great rivalry and has been over the years. Waupun girls, they are in action coming up tomorrow. Talk about how the mighty have fallen, too. They were at state, won the state championship just a few years ago. And now they're sitting with a 1-19, 1-20 record or whatever they have on the season. That's who the Waupun girls play coming up tomorrow night right here in the same gym. So,
yeah, Kewaskum we're thinking of, yes.
Yeah, Kewaskum.
Yeah, and you're right. They had we used to talk about the incredible athletes they had over there, and it was softball. It was a lot of things. They're female athletes. They were long, athletic, they could all run, and that went south in a hurry too for them. So
yeah, obviously just kind of loaded in one or two classes in there. They came through and really had some great seasons. Almost took Waupun's state championship away. They got very close over at Lemira High School in that sectional championship game. That one I'll always remember. They were so close to losing and probably looked like they were going to lose that game, and they just kind of pull it out at the end and got themselves to the state tournament and were state champs eventually. But we'll have that game for you tomorrow. And that game has moved up now. It's supposed to be 7:15 because of the impending weather coming up for the weekend. They have moved that game up to 5:45, and the JV game will be playing, I think, right around 4:30 or 4 o'clock or something like that it's going to be. But they're just worried about the snow that's coming in, and just to make sure they moved it up an hour and a half. So.
Yeah, spread the word, folks. If you're listening to Steve's voice right now, let people know so they don't miss out on that girls' game Friday evening will be moved up till 5:45.
Yeah, I've seen that where people come walking in at halftime on the move games like that. Whoops, and they're kind of looking up and what's going on here. But I got a chance to talk to Coach Alex Dunlap. Always a great interview with him. Always a lot of energy. He's I think a real good leader for this basketball team, and we'll have that interview coming up in just a few minutes as our pregame show continues live from Waupun High School on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders brake clouds and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. A lot happening this February week here, middle of the month here. Ice Fest this weekend, Andy.
Yeah, there's quite a bit going on. We got Valentine's Day on Friday, of course, and then Saturday, of course, kicks off the Waupun Ice Fest. So you'll have to stop and check out the sculpture in front of the place here and see what we've got going on.
Of course, Valentine's Day Friday, fish on Friday. Your sweetie and you, a little tartar sauce.
Yeah, that's right. We've got fish starting at 11 a.m. until the kitchen closes at 9. So we do fish all day long. You'll have to drop in and see our daily specials. Monday, of course, is all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays is $1 off burgers. Fridays, of course, is fish all day. Saturday is appetizer specials. And Sunday, of course, we're back to wings all day.
Into the heat of basketball season, Bucks and Bucky, Marquette, the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll have to stop in. We got plenty of TVs here. We've always got the Badgers on. We've got the Bucks on. And spring training's right around the corner, so we're getting into my time of year. So, yeah, we're a one-stop shop for anything sports-related.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. I'm Steve Witterhack, and time now to talk to the head coach for the Waupun Warriors, Alex Dunlap, joining me right now, and getting towards the end of the season here, and just talk about I'm just looking at your schedule here, all the teams you played. You played Ashwaubenon, a ranked team in Division II, Homestead, a ranked team in Division I. You've got Madison Memorial coming up. You just got done with Tosa West. They're a ranked team in Division II. And just talk about scheduling these teams and what it's brought to your team.
Yeah, we certainly want to be battle-tested going into the tournament. And I think the Ashwaubenon game, we were winning. I think it was 28-25. We had some live ball turnovers, and then in a blink, it was like 40-28 or 40-25. And then Homestead, we kind of did something similar, but then we fought really hard, really back, and then they had some jump shots. So there's a lot of different learning lessons in each of these games. And when you play against really good teams, there's going to be some moments where you're really frustrated. But when I went and watched the film from Tuesday night, you would have thought we played terrible in the locker room. Our guys were a little down. They thought played well. There were more good things on film than poor. So just kind of reinforcing the guys, like, hey, like, well, when we're making mistakes, this is what it looks like. But when we're clicking, like, this is also what it looks like. So going against the best competition, like, we don't shy away from any competition in the state, because ultimately we don't want to just be the best team in D3. We want to be the best program in the state. So we want to go against high caliber programs, and we're certainly learning how to do that, and we'll be better for it. Not just this year, but if you want to be a Waupun basketball player, like, these games aren't going away. So we want to do this for a very long time.
I see you get another hot hand in the lineup now. Braden Torres, 3 for 6 from threes, point land, and also 21 points, 7 rebounds in the game. What a monster game against a very good team with Tosa West.
Yeah, when you shoot the ball, you got to be ready to score. They had one of their bigs guard him, so we knew that might be a potential mismatch. He did a great job at running out in transition as well. I think a lot of teams from a scouting perspective really want to try to shadow or face guard Hawk, so that gives our guys a lot more open opportunities. And when you catch the ball, you got to be score first, and Braden is certainly a beneficiary of that, and he's making the most of his opportunity.
Well, a big game in the conference tonight, not so much for you, but for Plymouth playing at KML tonight. Thoughts on that ball game? Who do you think's going to win, and who do you want to win that ball game?
I refuse to root for any of them. But, no, I think that'll be a really good game. When they played over at Plymouth, I think it was a 2-point game. I think Shutter had 3 threes, and it was kind of back and forth. So I'm sure it's an ECC game, so it's going to be really tough. And we got to take care of business here, because if we don't take care of business here and throughout, then our ECC hopes go down the toilet. So that's what makes that Plymouth game hurt a little bit more, when you kind of let one slip away from things that are in your control. So we're going to focus on us like we always do, and I'm going to root for the Waupun Warriors tonight. So
okay.
Selfishly.
I like it. Me too. I will be too. So again, thanks for joining us. Good luck in your game here against Ripon tonight, and talk to you after the game.
Yeah, go Warriors. It's good to be home. I think we've been on the road here for 6 or 7 games in a row, so good to be home.
Okay, well, I'll be back in a few minutes with more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales right after this on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Okay, we are back, and Coach all focused in on his Waupun Warriors. I kind of like the little motivational things he does with the team, and he's got a great connection with the guys. I think they respond to him, and I think Alex is doing a great job as head coach of the Waupun Warriors. And we are set for Waupun to take on the Ripon Tigers here tonight. And like I said, not a huge crowd here. We do have somebody checking in from. Could it be possibly colder in Idaho than it is here in Wisconsin? I don't know.
Yeah, Dave Turner saying hi from freezing in Idaho. We're not feeling too sorry for you, Dave, because
We got our own problems.
it's close to 0 here right now, and it's supposed to be down to about 7 below, I think, tonight here. And
it's at 4 below for the low is what they had, and then wind chills down to 10 or 20 below.
Ooh,
so,
ouch.
So a bunch of frozen potatoes out there in the west in Idaho, and we're glad to have Dave along. Always glad to have him for our broadcast. We'll be back coming up in a few minutes with the starting lineups for both teams and the beginning of tonight's game. Waupun at home taking on the Ripon Tigers, a battle in the ECC. Back after this on RP Sports.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. Have the winter blues? Think summer and join us at Warner Harmson for our big summer blowout. 40% off all of our outdoor furniture today through Saturday, February 15th. Stop in and see our cozy furniture and luxury flooring. Do not forget our cabinets and steamy shower options. Stop in and see us today. 116 East Main Street in downtown Waupun. Yoo-hoo!
At SIA Insurance Services, they're more than just an insurance agency. They're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services. They offer personalized coverage tailored to your particular needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local independent insurance experts. Give them a call today. That's SIA Insurance.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Time to give me the starting lineups for both teams. They'll be starting Caden Coots, a 6'3 junior, averaging 5 points a game. Also Tyler Brewer, a 5'10 sophomore, averaging 7 points a game. Blake Bradley, coach's kid. Their leading scorer is 17.5 points a game, can shoot the three. Great player, 6'1 freshman only. Logan Polish is a 6' junior, and he's averaging 6.3 points a game. And Adam Mink is a 6'6 senior, averaging 9 points a game. For the Waupun Warriors, they will be starting Aiden Hawkinson, over 24 points, almost 25 points a game for him. Brian Ferris, 5.5 points a game, brings a lot of energy to the court, a 6' senior. Jake Krieger, I know Grandpa and Grandma are listening from Arizona right now, 13.5 points a game, a 6'1 senior. Braden Torres, a 6'1 senior, almost 8 points a game. And a Gage Stelso, 7 points a game, 43% from behind the arc. The inside presence for the Waupun Warriors. And we are ready to play some basketball here at Waupun High School.
That's a key stat, the presence inside, and Stelso only shooting 43+% from threes.
Yeah.
And he takes a few, too. It's not like he's only shot 10 of them all year. So
no, he takes his
legit.
shots.
He's legit.
Yeah, I like his energy out there, and yeah, he does make a difference in there. He's a great player, fits right into the whole system that Waupun has.
The only senior on that Ripon starting lineup is Mink. Otherwise, freshmen, sophomores, and a few juniors.
Okay, here we go. Ready to play some ball and good to be back at Waupun High School. Like Coach said, they've been gone for 6 games on the road, so it's always good to get back. And Hawkinson goes right to the rack and kind of sets the tone for the game right there. Nobody cuts him off. And he goes right to the rack with it, finishes.
There's Waupun with that man, full court pressure again. Looking for somebody to put it on the floor, turn their back. Chance to trap them.
Coots gives up his dribble. And it's Waupun, what they're known for, in-your-face defense. Very athletic. You think you're past one player, and then there's another guy waiting for you there. It's almost like Waupun has 7 guys on the court.
Yeah, they're willing to switch anything. They'll let their smalls guard bigger guys, bigs guard smalls.
3 taken that well overshot on that shot attempt by Brewer. Waupun throws it down the court, little head fake because he kind of bobbled a little bit, but a nice finish here by Gage Stelson, a great pass by Waupun's Brian Ferris.
Yeah, eyes up, long baseball pass, which he's good at.
And ball tipped away in here. Those long arms there, the long arm of the law there for Hawkinson, hauling in another steal.
Hawk wearing a little bit of a tape job on his wrist. Not sure if that's a problem or not.
Was Krieger strong on the right side. He's had 27 points in the last meeting with these teams. Krieger gets the rebound, and he had double figures of rebounds in that ball game besides. Stelso going in strong, tries to get to Torres, and it's going to go off the arms of Mink, out of bounds. Waupun basketball on their baseline.
Yeah, crowd filled in pretty decent now. It was very small early on, but not a bad crowd. Decent representation from Ripon. Oh, nice move.
Yeah, a little fake pass to his teammate, and then turned around himself. Nobody between him and the basket. An easy 2 there for Jake Krieger. What a great move. Savviness on the court there for Jake. Long 3 in the way from Bradley, and that one is well short. A couple launched shots from downtown, and neither one of them at all close to going in. 6-0 Waupun here in the first couple of minutes of the ball game. Goes Hawkinson, gets it back to Krieger. He'll launch up a 3, and that one's short, no good. Torres gets the rebound and puts it back in. Braden Torres, 8 points and bucket from 4 different guys to get those 8 points so far.
Near steal there by Ferris again.
Wide open 3 from the right side is no good. Long rebound by Krieger. Missed shot by Logan Polish. And Waupun again with the ball. Here goes Ferris. A scoop shot and puts it in. Another player heard from on the team. 5 different guys with field goals so far for Waupun. They lead 10-0. A little over 2.5 minutes into the ball game.
Good to see Brian Ferris. He's such a great defensive player, but it's good to see him get aggressive. Look to score at times. Just helps his team when he does.
Yeah, so many things come from him. That little nice assist he got in a block there by the Warriors. Finding his teammate with Gage Stelso all the way down the court after a nice rebound. That was pretty heads-up stuff, too, for him. 10-0 Waupun. Goes the drive, kick it out left side. Shot now by Brewer is up, no good. Weak side, well, it's going to go off from Mink at the end of that. Hawkinson touched him, but they're going to say it touched Mink after that, so Waupun will get it back, leading 10-0. Owen Klosterborg checks in the ball game for Waupun, and Gage Stelso will sit down.
3-man officiating crew here tonight. They got one very young guy and a couple of mid-age guys that I have never seen before, so kind of good to see some new blood around here.
Yeah, when I saw them come in, I mentioned to you off air that they were looking at all the trophies and everything like they hadn't been to this school before, so yeah, love to see some new faces in here. Hawkinson gets it back out. Krieger's going to launch up a 3, and that is good for Eric Krieger. Holds the pose, or for Jake Krieger. Sorry, Eric. Jake Krieger. And he's been been shooting great from behind the arc, and what he does inside, too. And there's Ferris all over the place and just runs and grabs it, pushes it up the other way. Krieger again from the right side, no good. A weak side rebound in the hand of Torres. Working against Coots, goes up, draws the foul to the free throw line to shoot 2. Will be Braden Torres.
That is Torres' second offensive rebound in this game already. You get 2 offensive rebounds in an entire game, that's usually a pretty good night. They're here, 2 of them in the first few minutes.
Torres' free throw is good. Yeah, I got a few student section. We just heard from them on the free throw there, but pretty nice student section for Waupun right now, too, and they've been hungry to have a game, I think, back at home, too.
Waupun getting off to an amazing start here.
Braden a little strong in the next one, but it goes high off the back of the rim and through the hoop. 4 points for him in the ballgame. Waupun leading now 15-0. Under 14 to play here in the first half. And there'll be a foul on Waupun. Is a nice aggressive drive there by Bradley trying to take it to the rack, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 and try to get his team on the board.
Foul is going to go on Owen Kloosterboer.
Bradley, a 72% free throw shooter on the season. First one gets to crawl in. And Ripon is on the board with 13:50 left here in the half. Over 4 minutes before they got their first basket. Next one, nothing but net for Bradley. But he got a great start, like they pretty much like they had a start like that over at Ripon. And Hawkinson using that pivot foot and those long legs to get open. This is a shot, and Kloosterboer clears out a few guys and can't get his about 8-footer to go. So Ripon back with the ball, but trailing by 13. Little back cut. And three-pointer. Bradley passes that up, takes it up against Kloosterboer, and Cohen's going to pick up his second foul. And that's been a bit of his bugaboo so far in the season. A freshman and the body of a senior out there, a big, strong young man, but gets himself in a little foul trouble here and there. And limits his playing time in some games that we've called already this season.
Yeah, that's just being young, I think, more than anything. Only a freshman, and he is a strong guy. He's going to get called for some of those just because of his strength. But, yeah, he'll learn as he matures as a basketball player and a person and be a little more selective in how he goes after people defensively.
Logan Prawl checks into the game. Second free throw good for Bradley. 15-3, the lead for Waupun. Hawkinson by the free throw line. Sets up and misses a shot. And coming up with the rebound, Carson Kaiser, the 5'9 junior on the court now. Brewer has it out on top and back over to Kaiser along the right side. Gets cut off by a couple Warriors there. Kind of the trap that Waupun wants to get you, and he got caught in it, but does get the ball away. And coming up with the basketball is Devin Donovan.
Waupun baiting that baseline.
A little elbow thrown by Kaiser before he was going to put up the shot there. Gets called for it. So Waupun will get it back with that 12-point lead. Also coming in for Waupun now, Landon Richter checks in. His first action of the game, 5'9 senior. Yeah, don't forget tomorrow, just another reminder for those of you out there that haven't heard yet, the girls game tomorrow night that we will be calling. Scheduled for 7:15, got moved up to 5:45 with a threat of snow. Richter from the left corner, rims out no good. And it's to go off the hands of Kissinger, and it'll be Waupun basketball. But again, changed to 5:45 for the varsity girls of Waupun, taking on Kewaskum right here in this gym coming up tomorrow night.
And if you don't want to get out and drive in the snow, you can join us, right?
Logan Brawl buries one from the right corner.
Six different players for Waupun that have now scored.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun stat here, and good for Waupun that they can spread it around like that. Nice drive and a finish there by Kissinger gets it to go. first field goal of the game for the Ripon Tigers. There's Richter in the lane with it, tries to feed inside, gets tapped away. Coming up with it is Aiden Hawkinson, being hunted by a couple of Ripon players.
Yeah, you're going to get a foul.
Yeah, just kind of leaning right into him and kind of wiping him out a little bit. Devin Donovan gets called for that as he's fighting for the ball, but shoots himself over at Hawkinson and gets called for the foul on that.
Gopalin checking in for Ferris.
Logan Prawl from the left corner this time. Same results. Nothing but net for Logan Prawl. From the right corner, from the left corner, doesn't matter. Waupun now leads 21-5.
That's a good start for Prawl.
I'd like to see that and see if we can get that little mojo we had last year. Again, a missed shot. Kaiser chases it down, gets it blocked, and what a great hustle play by Waupun's Gage Stelson with a block and then getting it before it goes out of bounds. Waupun has the ball. Prawl again from the right corner. That is no good.
I was hoping he was going to be perfect on the night.
Yeah, miss on the three, so back in the hands of the Ripon Tigers. Yeah, the big game tonight in the conference, of course, is Plymouth playing over at KML. They went into 5 overtimes, I believe, in that ball game, and Plymouth ended up winning at 94-92. And implications again for the lead in the conference, which Ripon holds right now with 1 loss. Plymouth also with 1 loss. Long three up now for Hawkinson is no good, and getting the rebound is Bradley. The other game that we have tonight is Laconia and
Lamira, yeah. Right?
Yeah, Laconia and Lamira playing, and that's another game that we have on Radio Plus. If you want to go back and forth on games, we got both of those, this game and that game covered. That's a big game in the Flyweight Conference, a huge game. You've seen both of those teams play. A little pass to somebody who wasn't looking for the pass over there, and then Waupun will get it back.
That's the game that Laconia won at Lamira, and that's the night that Bresky went down with the ACL knee injury in the first half. And again, our thoughts for him. I think you told me that you heard he had a very successful surgery already, and he's.
Yeah, someone told me that already.
Okay, maybe Dan Damas might have given us that info, but on the road to recovery already.
Was Hawkinson going to get caught underneath the basket with that one, with all the defenders on him. Yeah, nice player, special player, 6'9", and built pretty good, just a perfect basketball body out there. And we had to be at the game where he actually blew his knee out. His knee just gave out as he went to the lane. Wasn't anything from a collision with anybody. Just it gave out. Kissinger with the drive, but cut off by Logan Prawl. Good recovery on that, and ball goes off the hands again of one of the Ripon players, Logan Polish, and Waupun will get it back, leading by 16.
Again, Ripon with only 1 field goal in this game. Waupun shutting them down for almost half of this first half.
Graham Gopalin gives the ball over to Jake Krieger out on the perimeter. Being closely guarded by Mink. Some tenacious kind of stepping up the defensive pressure right now with the Ripon Tigers. Mink's got some long arms out there, right towards Jake.
He's a
lanky guy.
Yes, he is.
Hawkinson gets it down in the corner. Graham Gopalin launches up a 3 and nothing but net for Graham Gopalin. Another country heard from in the scoring column. Yeah, I like that scoring line right now for Waupun. So many people involved in the offense. Mink's got it in the lane. It's cut off by Krieger, and coming up with it is Hawkinson. Gets it over to Graham Gopalin, who gets it to go. He's got 5 points in the game, and we've got a timeout on the court. Back after this on RP Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Put them in my book.
Okay, we are back here at Waupun High School, and Waupun is total domination in this ball game, up by 21, 26-5, just a little over halfway through the first half. But look at the scoring column. How many players have scored for Waupun? 7 different players.
Seven different players, yes.
That's pretty impressive, I think, for the Waupun Warriors. Nobody forcing anything up there. They're just taking most of these shots within the offense and still keeping up that great defensive pressure. And they take a lot of pride in that, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a mad scramble on defense.
Another forced bad pass, just tossed out of bounds. Waupun's going to get it back, but you just can't settle in if you're a Ripon person getting any kind of flow offensively, as there's just a Waupun hand in your face no matter where you go on the court.
This is something they can't duplicate in practice, I'm sure.
Hawkinson throws up a long three. And the settles back. He's going to not shoot a shot, and then the defender backed off, so he buries it. Yeah, we got a foul on Graham Gopalin.
It was only the third team foul on Waupun. Ripon has 3 as well.
Logan Paul reaches, hits it off the body of the other Logan out there, Logan Polish, and off his body and out of bounds. And Waupun's going to get it back on their baseline. Nothing going right now for the Ripon Tigers. 29-5 they trail.
Credit to Ripon. I mean, these kids are still playing hard even though they've had a really rough season and things not going their way. They're getting lit up here tonight, but they continue to compete.
Logan Prawl goes up, puts it in, and finishes and gets fouled. And Prawl will go to the free throw line to shoot one. Nice, strong drive there from Logan Prawl.
They've been scoring in bunches of threes. He might get a 3 the old-fashioned way right here with the and one.
I'm surprised to see Logan still at about the 5.5 point mark, because they don't count the games that you weren't in as far as your scoring average. So
that's right. I think a few of those early games he came in and played limited minutes, and he maybe didn't score at all in those games. And
he's looking at full strength here tonight. Misses the free throw. And Ripon has it, under 8 to play here in the first half. Waupun, they keep on working. They haven't slowed down at all with their intensity. And there's going to be a push-off by Menk. Logan beating him into the spot, and frustration pushes him over and gets called for the foul. Another great defensive stop there for Waupun.
Yeah, that's an easy call for the officials there. And extended arm, and you're right. Logan Prawl is beating the Ripon offensive player to the spot.
Prager has it down in the corner, spins down gets Mink up in the air, finishes, and a strong move there for Jake Krieger for the bucket.
That could have been an and one.
That's what I thought was going to happen. Oh, and that one almost taken away by Aiden Hawkinson. The wild drive there, missed. Mink gets it blocked though by Krieger. Hustle for the ball. Torres gets it, and boy, what great hustle again by numerous players for Waupun. Torres gets it, gets tripped up, still kind of launched the ball up to his teammate, but these guys give up everything, their bodies and everything out there to do the great defense that they have game after game. You can't help but get better, I guess, if you kind of stay in the game against some of these D1 and D2 schools that they've been playing and learn how to play at that level. Then you come back and play a team. Of course, this is Ripon is having a rough season this year, but it's got to help you with your intensity out there. Hawkinson will catch and shoot 3, rims out, no good. In the hands now of Kissinger, pushing it up now for Ripon.
Another near steal.
Yeah, they're challenging everything out there.
It's not fair. Waupun's got 8 guys on the court defensively.
It's got to feel like that for Ripon. Bradley, a good little head fake and sets himself up again. No good, and then Waupun's going to get the ball back off the hands of Carter Kissinger. Logan's going to come right back in the ball game. 6:43 left here in the half. Give Aiden Hawkinson a bit of a break. Hayden doesn't look tired at all. Doesn't even look sweaty
No.
at all out there.
It's kind of a glider.
Yeah. Goes Prawl along the baseline and kicks it out right side, back out on top over to Gopalin. Jake Krieger with a 3 on the way and puts it in. Krieger with a basket. His second 3 of the game. He's got 10 so far in the game. I believe his grandpa and grandma are sitting down at about 70 or 80 degree temperatures down in Arizona, not feeling bad about it because they're just happy that we're here so we can watch the game. Graham's going to reach in and can pick up a foul.
It's going to be 2 on Gopalin. The only, no. Kustabor as well with 2, so 2 of the Waupun players have 2 fouls. Waupun with 4 team fouls, 2 on Kustabor, 2 on Gopalin.
Okay, 6:08 left here in the first half. Waupun is in total control, 36-5 they're leading right now. And ball taken away again. Here goes Ferris. Brian Ferris with the basket. And defense turning into offense for Waupun.
You're going to get Torres for the hold.
I think Coach gave those guys off a day, too. I was going to pick up my grandsons over at the middle school, or at the Rock River Intermediate School, and all of a sudden I say, hi, Mr. Winterhack, and I look, it's Braden Torres picking up his brother AJ, who's a 4th grader over there. And so they had a day off after that game against Tosa West, and the coach gave them a practice off. Waupun quick to close, and if there's a guy that thinks they're open, and the shot inside, you got to make those if you're ripping. A shot right inside. He's only going to get one chance at it. Waupun gets the rebound or back down on the Warriors side of the court.
Krieger with a bully ball.
He just plays, he's not the biggest guy inside, but he just plays bigger than what he is out there. Just a man in there, and that one he just decided to go and just take him and keep him back pedaling, and you see the frustration on Devin Donovan's face as he comes out of the ball game.
I think Jake Krieger's, he's probably a little thinner than he was even a couple years ago, a little more fit, it seems like, and he still kept that strength. That's what makes him so special.
Yeah, I can't wait for the baseball season with him, too. He's a very good pitcher, and he plays first base if he's not pitching, but, really nice baseball player, too. But having himself a great senior season here for the Waupun Warrior basketball team.
This could be a nice baseball year for Waupun as well. You look at the guys out here, Prawl, Ferris.
Richter's out.
Richter, there's another baseball guy. Krieger. Gopalin's a baseball guy, I think.
Kissinger, the owner of the only field goals by the Ripon Tigers here in the ball game. Ferris gets it down in the corner, launches up a 3. That is no good. And getting the rebound eventually is Kissinger. Yeah, Waupun set their goals pretty high in baseball, and they seem to fit that when they started doing the pitch count and all of that. That Waupun's teams year after year have been well equipped to put a lot of pitchers on the mound to facilitate that and do very well.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to see Prawl, you're going to see Krieger, you're going to see probably Richter pitch a little bit, burn him some good innings.
Under 4.5 to play. Shot inside, no good. Getting the rebound is Kaiser, back out on top with it. Polish has it, comes up short on the shot, and we're going the other way. It was Torres with a little side step to the right, and puts it off the glass and in. Nice shot there by Braden Torres. Had a defender right in front of him, just took a nice little step off to the right, and clear path after that to the basket.
I really like the fact the Waupun kids, they're not complaining. I mean, I think they're getting hit on some of these shots they're taking, and the shots are going in, and they're just getting up and going back because I'll tell you what, with a score like this, 42-7, those officials, they feel, they're just going to slide a little bit towards Ripon. That's natural, and trying to help them stay in the game a little bit.
Another timeout back after this on RP Sports.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
Okay, we are back again, Waupun, taking care of business here, as you would have guessed, but not to this level. 42-7 that they lead with just under 4 minutes to play here in the half.
Looks like Waupun's going to play some 2-3 zone out of this inbounds.
Three-pointer from the right side is up and good for Tyler Brewer. Puts 10 points on the board now for the Ripon Tigers. Their first three-point basket of the game. They've had 2 field goals and the Logan, but he turned around. Mink was standing right there, got knocked out of his hands, and Ripon's got the ball.
Waupun's still getting after it, man defense.
Nice job by Klustebor, not reaching in at all, just staying straight up, and did a great job defensively on that stop. Klustebor gets it inside underneath the rim, no good, and knocks it loose to get it right back. And
going to get another chance.
Yeah, he's going to go up with the left hand and put it in. Nice job. Missed the shot and got a second chance by his great defense, tapping the ball away, got rewarded, got the ball back, and put it in.
The 8th player for Waupun that scored in this game.
Mink's going to go up and misses, overshoots the ball. Just had his body an awkward position to shoot that. Prawl goes up a little up and under and doesn't make it. And who's there? Owen Klustebor with another bucket. 46-10 now Waupun, 2.5 to play here in the half. Mink's going to get it inside and again, doesn't go real strong with it, kind of soft on that. And gets the ball back and putting it in and getting fouled will be Tyler Brewer. Earns himself a free throw.
They're going to get Hawkinson on that.
Graham Gopalin checking back in. Jake Krieger also checking in for Waupun. Richter will sit down along with Gage Stelsel.
Eight different players for the Warriors scored in this game. Krieger's leading them in scoring. Once again, Krieger being very efficient as well. He doesn't take that many shots to get the points that he gets.
Long rebound, and Hawkinson goes up with those long arms and grabs it in. Close to the 2-minute mark. Again, a total domination here. Waupun up 46-12. Nice pass inside to Klustebor, misses the shot. Gets it back on top to Jake Krieger, puts it up front of the rim, no good, and Gopalin gets the rebound for Waupun. Here goes Torres, throws up a 3 and puts it in. He was 3 for 6 in that game against Tosa West. And has really opened up his game, getting a little more confidence every game on that 3-point shot. Gopalin's going to pick up a foul, kind of getting his knee out there a little bit in the way of the drive of Logan Polish.
Bonus time now for Ripon as well.
Yeah, Polish, he's waiting, looking for his first points of the ball game. He averages a little over 6 points a game. Yeah, nothing but net on that first free throw. Yeah, things are moving fast here toward the end of the season and all the winter sports. I mean, hockey playoffs start coming up next week. Both free throws good for Polish. Right, the week after that, it's girls playoffs start, and then the boys the week after that. So things are happening in a hurry here to kind of get close to the end of the season. Hawkinson, well, nice job by Klustebor to get the rebound on that one. And here goes
Nice
Torres.
move.
Oh,
Nice
beautiful.
move.
Just keeping that pivot foot and using all of that and getting up. And he's racking up some points right now. 11 points for Braden Torres in the ball game.
Baseline drop step, you gotta love it. Hook that body a little bit. Here comes a trap. Travel. Ooh.
Oh, Krieger with a block, and we're heading the other way. Goes Hawkinson with it, goes up, and he's going to get fouled on the way to the basket by Tyler Brewer. Hawkinson will shoot 2 free throws now for Waupun. Yeah, I think some of the Ripon players taking a little offense to getting it piled on right now on them.
Yeah.
Like you said, a lot of players are going to get some playing time that don't normally get on the court for Waupun. It's some valuable playing time for those guys with Efren Guardiola's stepping out on the court, and also Jordan Matashuk, the 6-foot junior, in there now for Waupun with 50 seconds left in the half. 53-14 now, the lead for Waupun. And they haven't changed anything. Definitely the referee's kind of letting things go a little bit because of the way the game's going. Hawkinson with a long 3 up, no good. And Matashek chases down the rebound, gets it over to Klustebor. Here goes Torres with a 3-point attempt. That is no good, and kind of hangs up there, and taking it away is Hawkinson and putting it up. Everything not working well for Ripon here in this ball game. Down to 10 seconds left here in the half.
Here, Coach Dunlap saying no fouls.
There's going to be a foul called on Tyler Brewer. 55-14 now with just under 3 seconds to play here in the half.
Yeah, as we talked about, I think, the officials don't want to make those calls, but in a situation like that, they kind of waited and saw that it affected the play and then felt forced to make that call.
First free throw good for Hawkinson. A reminder from Alex Dunlap, let's not have any fouls here in the last 2.9 seconds. Both free throws good for Aiden.
11 points for Hawkinson.
A 3/4 court shot, no good, and that's how we'll end the first half. Waupun leading 57-14. We'll come back and talk about the first half of action here at Waupun High School right after this on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School, and I kind of like this little halftime contest. They're doing little musical chairs, but when the music stops, you got to run down and make a basket. And they're down to their last two. Nate's going to get a little bit of this action that's going on now.
Yeah.
And
the key is you got to make the layup. That's the key.
You got to make that first shot, and we got a winner. Yeah, so again, fun thing to do at halftime, but not a lot of fun for Ripon here tonight. Waupun, playing hard, unbelievable defense here in the ball game, and 57-14 is their lead here at halftime against the Ripon Tigers.
Yeah, kind of what we thought could happen, maybe not to this extent. But, Waupun's pretty good right now, and they're playing high-level basketball. They're playing with a lot of guys that have skill sets, so Ripon just getting blasted right now. That's all you can say about it. And I credit the Ripon kids. They're continuing to fight, and they're playing hard, and they're just overmatched.
Yeah, talking about spreading the points around here for Waupun, 8 different players in the scoring column, and they did that pretty early, that they were up to 6 and 7 players that had scored and really distributed. For their first 10 points was 5 different people that put the basketball through the hole for Waupun. So, I really like that part of their game. It's not just one player or 2 players that are scoring all the points, really spread out there pretty good.
Yeah, that's right. And that, that shows you the depth of this team and what kind of practices they probably have, because they have that many competitors, and that's what makes your team stronger. It really comes down to what you can do in practice, and sometimes you have to bring in some alumni or something to make it more competitive. But this team here, I'm sure they can, when they throw some of these JV guys into the mix, they have some very good heated practices during the week.
Yeah, just the intensity of their defense, which they did the whole first half. And like you mentioned before the ball game, it didn't matter who he had on the court. Everybody's on the same page on that, and the same pride they take in their defense, and everybody was involved in being in that stifling defense that they played in the first half. But again, your halftime score, 57-14 in favor of Waupun, and Randy's got the scoring for the first half. Let's see how everybody fared here in the first half.
Ripon with their 14 points. Kissinger with 4 of those. Tyler Brewer has 5. He made a 3-pointer. Blake Bradley, their leading scorer, has 3, and that all came from the free throw line. And then Logan Polesh with 2 points, and those are both free throws. They only had Kissinger had 2 field goals, and Tyler Brewer had a 3-pointer and a regular field goal. So other than that, they have not been able to score. Aiden Hawkinson has 11 for Waupun. Again, he's starting to shoot the ball from the free throw line here. 4 of 4 tonight when he's gotten his opportunities there. Brian Ferris with 4 points. Jake Krieger leads them with 12, 2 3-pointers. He is also 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Logan Prawl with 8, a couple of 3-pointers. Braden Torres with 11. He also made a 3-pointer, and he is 2 of 2 from the line. Graham Gopalin with 5 with a 3-pointer made. Gage Stelsa with 2 points, and Owen Klustebor with 4 points.
So that's the scoring in the first half. It all adds up to Waupun leading 57-14, and we'll take a 2.5-minute break. Come back with the second half here from Waupun High School and RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. A lot happening this February week here, middle of the month here. Ice Fest this weekend, Andy.
Yeah, there's quite a bit going on. We got Valentine's Day on Friday, of course, and then Saturday, of course, kicks off the Waupun Ice Fest. So you'll have to stop and check out the sculpture in front of the place here and see what we've got going on.
Of course, Valentine's Day Friday, fish on Friday. Your sweetie and you, a little tartar sauce.
Yeah, that's right. We've got fish starting at 11 a.m. until the kitchen closes at 9. So we do fish all day long. You'll have to drop in and see our daily specials. Monday, of course, is all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays is $1 burgers. Fridays, of course, is fish all day. Saturday is appetizer specials. And Sunday, of course, we're back to wings all day.
Into the heat of basketball season, Bucks and Bucky, Marquette, the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll have to stop in. We got plenty of TVs here. We've always got the Badgers on. We've got the Bucks on. And spring training's right around the corner, so we're getting into my time of year. So, yeah, we're a one-stop shop for anything sports-related.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. Have the winter blues? Think summer and join us at Warner Harmson for our big summer blowout. 40% off all of our outdoor furniture today through Saturday, February 15th. Stop in and see our cozy furniture and luxury flooring. Do not forget our cabinets and steamy shower options. Stop in and see us today. 116 East Main Street in downtown Waupun. Yoo-hoo!
Here we go. We are back at Waupun High School, and Ripon will get the ball first, but they have a mountain to climb, down 57-14 to a very aggressive Waupun basketball team. A great try there by Braden Torres. Tried to flick it back to his teammate, but ended up coming back on his leg while he was laying on the end line, and it's going to go back in the hands of Ripon, but still great defense by Waupun.
The only time I think Waupun goes to zone is here on a baseline out of bounds play.
And Brian Ferris dives for it and
didn't touch it.
No, he didn't. Blake Bradley just turned around and started walking the other way, and just the diving for the ball. That's just, you're up by that many points and you're still just giving your all out there, and that's just all he has inside him is nothing but 120% all the time. So it's Hawkinson along the baseline, comes up short on his shot. Getting the rebound is Tyler Brewer, pushing it up now for the Ripon Tigers. Kissinger has it, goes up against a couple of Warriors, no good. Brewer chases down the rebound, gets it down to the corner in the hands of Kissinger. Ball is loose, and coming up with it is Carson Kaiser.
Waupun back to man now, looking to trap when they can.
Bradley misses. The ball gets tipped up, almost up and in, and Krieger finally gets the rebound.
Ferris might have almost tipped that one in.
I think it was off one of our guys' hands. I agree. Ryan Ferris with the top of the key, waiting for the offense. They're going to run through. There comes Krieger, and just bullies it right up there to the basket. Just kept that player on his back hip and went right to the rack and scores. He's got 14 in the game. Well, a tough basket there, but somehow getting it to go. Goes back to the basket. Carson Kaiser flicks it up and gets it to go for his first points of the ball game.
Ripon sticking with man as well.
And Jake Krieger with another 3-point basket here in the ball game. His third in the game. I love his confidence shooting from behind the arc.
He really adds another weapon to this offense.
That's going to be a little too low at the feet of Bradley, and it's going to go out of bounds. Waupun's going to get it back, leading 62-16.
It's the thing that scramble defense will create for you. Looking to trap, gets people a little panicky, and just throw it away.
Well, Waupun with the ball and well in control of the ball game, and Hawkinson getting his first points in the second half. He's got 14 in the ball game.
Coach Bradley can only watch.
Boy, just it's just the way Waupun plays defense. I don't think they know how to just lay back or anything. You're still going to do what you guys do out there.
Yeah.
It's no good. Getting the weak side rebound is Donovan. 3-pointer on the way now from Brewer is no good. Rebound in the hands of Polish and blocked by Gage Stelzel, pushing it up now for Waupun. Big guy not afraid to put it on the floor. Long three up now from Hawkinson is no good. Krieger gets the ball, gets it knocked out of his hands, tries to go back up again, and be a foul on Logan Polish. Krieger to the line now to shoot two.
Yeah. Game like this, lopsided score, as a Waupun player on offense, you just have to assume you're going to get knocked around a little bit, and you're not going to get those calls. Got to fight through it, keep your composure. It's understandable. Officials are human, and they're going to see how lopsided the score is. Oh, Kriegs, he missed a free throw. Just about to brag about how accurate he's been.
Waupun leading by 50 points right now, 66-16. And they'll travel before he put the ball on the floor by Logan Polish. What's the rule again on the running clock?
You have to be at the 9-minute mark. So yeah,
okay.
Waupun, it has to get to the 9-minute mark. When they used to be quarters, they would do it, and then actually, if the score went under the 40, they would take it off again. But now they wait until the 9-minute mark, and it's going to stay on.
Klusterborn in the game gets a pass underneath, and getting challenged on that shot, comes up short on it.
Yeah, run out by Ripon.
Yeah, Polish up there, a little head fake, but it'll be a foul on Waupun. Foul on the Warriors. Nate, we're going to take a 30-second timeout back after this on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, we are back 1 for 2 at the line on that last attempt by Logan Polish. Waupun with the basketball. Oh, beautiful pass inside. Ferris gets it and immediately gets it right into Klusterborn all alone and puts it in. Owen Klusterborn with his 6th point of the game.
Brian Ferris, he is a pass-first guy, always looking to set up a teammate.
Yeah, doesn't hesitate. He sees that court like that full court pass he pretty much had earlier in the first half. Wow. Just a hounding defense, and here goes Ferris along the left side after, again, the defense just relentless for Waupun, and Ferris gets his own basket, which he works hard for. He's got 6 in the game.
If you're Ripon right now, this is a lesson, and you have to get better. If you're going to compete and be a team in the future. You're learning a little bit now, the young guys, what they have to do.
Polish has it. Klusterborg with a hand in his face, and Jay Krieger gets a rebound, throws it up to Torres, and he'll put it in. Braden's first basket here in the second half. He's got 13 in the ball game.
Over and back, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's that scramble defense. Just get people in a panic, get them in a rush.
3 new players checking in for Waupun. Graham Gopalin coming out here. Logan Prawl heading out, and back on the court, Gage Stelsel. Oh, and that's going to go from Gopalin's hand and out of bounds. It'll be Ripon basketball. 72-17 in favor of the Waupun Warriors. 13:08 left in the ball game, and we just can't get to that 9-minute mark for the running clock to start.
I don't know if this may be the most lopsided game I've ever seen here.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I read about them in the paper once in a while, but never have called one.
No, I can't remember anything that's been this lopsided.
Oh, good job by Klusterborg to grab it and then not travel with it. Nice thought, but then just kind of throws it out of bounds after that. We're down to 12:50 left here in the first of the ball game.
Stelsel thought it was going to someone else, and he just kind of let it go by, and nobody was there, nobody home.
Yeah, don't forget tomorrow we've got girls basketball. The Waupun Lady Warriors right here will be in the same spot coming up tomorrow. 3-pointer on the way, and that is good. A bucket from Reed Stolfus. Gets his first points of the ball game. And I'm going to say that was on the floor. Yeah. But, yeah, again, we got girls basketball. They moved it up an hour and a half to 5:45 will be the varsity start when the Waupun takes on Kewaskum in that game. So make a programming note to yourself if you're going to come to the game or if you're going to listen to it with us on Radio Plus. 5:45 the start for the girls basketball game. They kind of changed it due to the impending weather. 3-pointer up now from Hawkinson is no good. Rebound in the hands of Mink.
The impending weather. We'll see what that brings. Never know. Sometimes those forecasts are spot on, sometimes not so much.
Throw it away again, and Waupun running the court again. Gopal again losing the ball. And back in the hands of the Ripon Tigers. 3 on the way now from Bradley. And it's going to spill off the right side of the rim. Mink gets the rebound, then be a foul on Waupun's Gage Stelsel. Going to the line to shoot a pair will be Adam Mink. Looking for his first points of the game. He averages 9 a game. Blake Bradley, too, averaging 17 points a game, almost 18, and he's just got 3 free throws so far in the ball game.
Right.
Mink gets his first point with 11:55 left in the ball game.
Good looking stroke there from Mink on that free throw. Nice rotation.
That one rattles home for him. So 2 points for him, but still a 50-point deficit. Waupun up 72-22 and make it 75-22. Logan Prawl with another 3-point basket. And Prawl throws up another 3, and that one no good. Mink gets the rebound. And a nice try to get it. And that shot attempt by number 4, Eric Cumber. Eventually, on a second attempt, gets knocked out of bounds by Waupun.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for our sponsors once again for doing what they do. If you like these broadcasts, you can support those sponsors. That'd be one way of showing your love back to them, all those local ads.
I'm going to get downtown and sponsor a lot of them all throughout the city of Waupun coming up here with the Ice Fest coming up on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be down both days, mostly in the morning, going to get some interviews with some of the main people that are involved with making Ice Fest possible and involved with some of the festivities. So
Ice sculptures could last a few weeks.
Yeah.
Or at least a good week this year. I don't think they'll be melting real fast.
It's like 50 ice sculptures or something they're going to have. It's just I tell you, a lot of things going on even out at Marsh Haven. They've got things both days, wagon rides, snowshoe tours out there, and Hawkins into the basket for 2. So look at WaupunIceFest.com, and you'll find out the whole list of things going on.
Yeah, if you've never seen that before, those sculptures are pretty cool.
Yeah, they'll even have some demonstrations on how they do that too, and I think they have some carts there that they'll give you a little, ice sculpture tour to all the places. They got warming areas, they call them, different places to stop in where things are happening.
Yeah.
The radio station will have our prize wheel in there, and I think Sue will be running the prize wheel inside our place at 313 East Main Street here in Waupun. So stop by and say hi, and maybe we'll see you around at Ice Fest coming up this Saturday and Sunday.
Stopped at our station the other day, just how many vinyl albums that Colleen has and Jeff Colleen has in there now. It's amazing. Kind of a cool, you could spend an hour just looking through that collection.
Yeah, I did, and I've got a stack already that I'm going to be buying from him. I got to get a price for him on those, but he's going to be hopefully opening up that shop soon. Krieger gets it, left hand, puts it in. But he's got stereo equipment. I'd like to build back my stereo, the set that I had back in the 70s with the old needles, not the LED readout or anything, with the needles going back and forth. And goes Logan Prawl with a steal by half court. And he's going to get called for the travel on his way to the basket.
Yeah, I saw he had some old Pioneer equipment in there, some tuners and stuff from probably were made in the early 70s.
He had 3 different sets that were set up there because he's going to open this place up eventually to the public. He's been selling a lot of things online with the stereo equipment, Jeff Colleen. But he calls this his man cave store, but I'm not sure what he's going to call the name of the business, but that's where our radio station is. And I can't wait, but I'm going to just personally order for him to look and find. I'm trying to rebuild my stereo from the 70s. I want that back, and again, kind of set it up in my little area down in the basement and get the vinyl out and work out to some of the old albums I used to listen to. And I just looked through a C's and D's section, and I already had 20 albums already. So, man, I'm going to go broke if I only threw 2 letters in the alphabet. I've already got 20 albums set aside.
And Jeff Galini told me that he has sold a few things already, and he said what's surprising is he's selling to the 23 and 25-year-old people that are getting into collecting the old vinyl stuff. So younger generation doing that now.
And I live that. I mean, when I first started in radio back in '79, and to the stations like in WIFC up in Wausau, another turnover that we played everything was on vinyl. You played everything on the turntable, and there's no computers back then. Everything was on carts, about the size of 8-track tapes that commercials were on.
And a contact there, and officials say play on. Krieger getting knocked offline, but there's that trap again, man.
We are under 9 minutes to play, and Waupun is up by 54 points right now. So it should be running clock the rest of the way.
That should only stop on another guy heard from.
Yeah, Mataushik with a nice pass across the other side of the lane over to Jake Krieger, who's going to draw the foul. And I've seen Jordan's a neighbor just a block down. Family lives down there, and I've seen him play over these last couple of years, and he's a nice little player, great facilitator. He knows the offense and where to find people, and really works within the offense very well. I think he could earn himself a little more playing time, maybe not so much this year, but next year. Jake keeps on racking up the points here. Ephraim Guardiola, another one of those young players out there that doesn't see a lot of court, but, man, he's a great ball handler and another one, a great facilitator out there. Krieger makes the other free throw.
And right there, we have a ball taken out of bounds, but the clock does continue to run.
So Torres the only starter on the court for Waupun right now, because you had Owen Klusterboer back out there, and you also have Landon Richter on the court. The guys we've been talking about. And then Braden's Which is in. He's probably going to be taken out anyway right now. Waiting to come in for him for Waupun will be Caden Gillenkirk. Yeah, clock keeps on running. Like I said, Randy mentioned when you get to the 9-minute mark, and what's it, 35 or 40?
You know what? I'm not even positive.
We don't see a lot.
I was thinking it was 40. But
Nate says 40.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
I was going to ask the kid in our group. Ask the kid what's going on.
I haven't officiated basketball in a number of years, and once I coached, they kind of got out of that business.
Fink's going to get inside and put one up, and their coach is glad to see that out. I'm trying to get it out of him earlier. I think Andy Bradley was, and that was a nice strong move there from Mink. Long three being put up now by Richter, and puts it in for his first points of the game. Another score in the books for Waupun.
I think one guy we're not seeing on the bench tonight is Emmett Hull.
He's got an arm in a sling, so I'm not sure what had happened to him. I'm not sure if Aunt Carissa is listening at all, but maybe she could let us know. There's a little defense inside, and yeah, this is the time for them to shine. You bring these guys off the bench that are hungry to get some playing time, and they're not going to back off. And a left-handed shot on a nice drive there from Landon Richter. Yeah, they want theirs when they come in, and their chance to prove themselves, and they're not going to back off, so they're going to go at you hard. Because that's how they've been practicing all week.
That's why I mentioned that what the practices must be like here, because they have that much depth where they can split these things. You can split up equally. Use half the starters on the black team and half the starters on a gold team, and you go at it in practice, and it's going to be very competitive because you've got 5 good players on each team.
Well, everybody kind of.
Sawyer Bruin's into the game for Waupun now. He's the guy we like to hear sing the national anthem. Very, very talented.
So they bring the whole family out.
Yes.
Yeah, they are an amazing bunch. It's the very gifted singers in the Bruins family.
Yeah, there's 3 of them, aren't there?
Yeah, they had them all sing the national anthem that one day and just nailed it.
Are they all 3 of them in high school yet?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
The shot of the 3, Cumber gets the rebound, pushes it up now for Ripon. And good to see these other guys getting a chance to play the perfect time to get them out on the court in front of the crowd. And nice job by Gillenkirk to go up after that ball and rip it in and draw the foul. And the kid that kind of impresses us on the JV games, Finn Katzenberger coming out too, and I think he's future here for Waupun. The next 2 years we're going to see a lot of him. And there's a fan favorite coming out, a great leader in his class.
I did not think I would see that this season.
That's amazing, seeing Landon Potratz on the court after knee surgery. Even hurt his knee early in the season and played through it because he wanted to be out there. And finally, after the season was done, he got his knee operated on, got a brace on it. But good to see Landon, very good class leader. He goes up, puts off the glass, and in for Landon Potratz. Great moment there for Waupun, for Landon to get that bucket. That's what I would do if I was a senior on the team and I had to miss a lot of the season because I was out with injury. I'm going to take that ball to the rack.
Just hope he stays safe out there because I did not. He told me he was hoping to be back for baseball.
Landon's going to throw up a 3. That would have been too much to ask for, but a big smile on his face. Team cheering for him and crowd cheering for him, but great moment here in the basketball game and decided since the early few minutes of the ball game.
Yeah, he played through a lot of pain in that football season.
Gillenkirk gets the steal, leading the fast break now, and
nice pass.
He finds Bruins, and this is going to be knocked out of bounds off from his body, and it'll be Ripon basketball.
Yeah, I did not think we would see Landon Potratz play in a basketball game this year, and good for him. Working hard on that rehab. Amazing.
He plans on being on the baseball diamond.
Yes,
definitely a baseball player.
That was the goal right there. Get back in time for baseball.
So don't hurt yourself while you to get to the baseball season.
We're in a pretty heavy brace on it, but yeah, must be doing some stuff in practice. Otherwise, they wouldn't risk it here. Good for him, senior.
Yeah, 2:10 and counting down, and Katzenberger is going to pick it up a race to the basket, goes up and flicks it in for his first points of the game. But like I said, with Katzenberger, another one of those guys I think is going to be a key player for him coming up the next couple seasons. Just a sophomore.
Yeah, the lefty, good player.
Three-pointer up and good for Reed Stolfus. His second three of the ball game. 1:40 and counting down, running clock here at Waupun High School. Bruins has it. And Gillenkirk throws it up and puts it in. Everybody getting an opportunity. Caden Gillenkirk, the senior, getting a three-point bucket. Three-pointer on the way, and that's front of the rim, no good on the shot attempt by Landon Garrett. Only about 3 players on Waupun's roster that haven't scored yet in the ball game. Otherwise, it's some big buckets at key times here for them to get that opportunity to get in the scorebook.
12 different players have scored in this game. Emmett Hull not dressed tonight, so that's one that. Sawyer
Bruins dumps
with a
one
three.
In. It's his first bucket. Everything working just like you wanted to give them their chance. And there'll be a foul called on Waupun on that drive coming along the right side by Landon Garrett.
And this will probably be the end of the game here now as the clock continues to run. They will stop it and let this young man finish his free throws. You don't have a horn go off in the middle of a free throw shot, so good chance this could end it right here.
Getting everything set up for doing a few interviews on the court.
I don't even have this young man on my roster here, number 20.
20, Landon Garrett.
Okay.
He wasn't on the roster, but I wrote him down because he had some stats during the season, so I threw his name in there. Guardiola kicks it out. Potras at the buzzer. That would have been too much to ask for Landon, but again, Waupun wins the ball game 96-31. And we'll take a break right now. I'm going to head down and interview a few players and the coach and be back right after this with our postgame show on RP Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Attention neuropathy sufferers. Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with New Med Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we're back on the court. Steve Witterhack with you, Waupun, with domination right from the beginning of the ball game, winning 96-31, and everybody in on the act here today on a great victory. I'm bringing Sawyer Bruins with us right now, and Sawyer, what does it feel like to get on the court? You guys work so hard during the weekend. You guys must really get after it in practice.
Yeah, it really feels good. We're all at practice, like working with the guys, so it's good to finally get a little bit of time, especially on a night like tonight.
How did that feel throwing that three-pointer up? Feel pretty good?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to go in or not, but hey, I only have so much time, so I had to chuck it up, and I got lucky this time.
Oh, no, that's not lucky. You've been on the court a lot, playing a lot, so yeah, it's fun. That's a big part of the game, and it's good. You guys work hard during the week to get those opportunities, so congratulations on the bucket there, and how hard you guys work to make everybody better out there.
Yeah, we just do what we have to do.
Sawyer, a nice little ending there, a nice moment in the game for you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sawyer Bruins join us, and then Landon Potratz, man. It was almost, we saw you come out of the court. You get a little worried about that brace on your knee and everything you went through, but you worked your way back out of the court again. And how did that feel just to walk out on the court?
Oh, just a blast. Been working all season to get back because, senior year, want to have something happen. So fun to finally get back for once and get a chance.
Talk about what these practices must be like. And it doesn't matter who they put on the court. You guys at the end, too, you come out there doing the same thing everybody else has been doing, playing the hard defense. And you didn't hesitate when you got the ball the first time. You made a beeline to the basket, put it in. But, yeah, just talk about the practices you guys go through. You must be really go at it pretty good with each other.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch all year because I've been more of a coach basically at practice, not being able to practice. But everybody's just working hard, and everybody knows that we're the best competition we're going to see all year. So we got to give it our all. And at the end, I've had one practice all year, so I figured if I get in, might as well put a shot up when I get the chance.
You're right. I know you're up by like 50-something points, and these guys come off the bench. They're not going to just lay back, so you guys went out there and did what you did. The crowd loved it, so congratulations on some great moments out there at the end of the ball game.
Yeah, thank you, Steve.
Okay, Landon Potratz, it's just great to see him out on the court again. So that was a very nice moment there for this game here today, but it looks like these guys are hungry. They got out there. You gave them a day off from practice, I think. Did you give them a day off yesterday?
They had off, not by my doing, though. All after-school activities were canceled yesterday, so we were really dialed in on film and whatnot. But, maybe that was what we need, a little mental reset. And I think tomorrow will be a little bit different, too, because they're pushing the girls' game up. So we'll have like an hour or so practice. But keep the guys fresh because we'll have a really good game on Saturday.
Yeah, talking about just how these guys came out right from the get-go in this ball game. They definitely hungry to go out there and play the great stifling defense they did. And your first 5 baskets in the ball game were 5 different guys that scored. It was so well distributed. I don't know what we end up with, Randy, maybe 12, 13 different scorers in the ball game for you.
Yeah, we trust each other a lot. So I know I've alluded to it before, and Aiden Hawkinson's great, and Jake's great, and Goof's great, but like everyone gets a share of the pie over here just because everyone works so hard. It's not like one guy's working harder than the next, and everyone kind of matches each other's effort. And like when you see a guy like KG or Sawyer or Port go in, like if you watch like our bench, like they're just as excited for them as they are our bench guys are when it's the first minute or so of the game. So I don't know, we love each other. I write it on the board before every game, LEO. We just love each other, and it's fun. It's fun to be able to do stuff like this.
I mentioned with the guys, I just kind of asked them, what are practices like here? Because it doesn't matter who's on the court. Everybody's going at it with that same intensity that the starters do when they came out there. Everybody you bring off the bench does the same thing, and it must be some pretty intense practices to get everybody up to playing at that level.
Yeah, so I don't think we have like a rebuilding problem here at Waupun. We have a reload problem. Like we have 7 juniors and a couple juniors that are just like salivating for more minutes, and they're going to get an opportunity in the future. But like right now, they're on the bench for a varsity team that's one of the best teams in the entire state. So when they get their opportunity, they're not just trying out for next year. They're trying out for this team because they know if there's an injury, whatever, you got to be ready for your moment. And yeah, that's what our practices are all about. And I think Pork said it too. Like when we go in our practice, like those are some of the better teams that you're going to play when we go 5-on-5, and we try to evenly distribute so everyone's working well with everyone. And our practices are so fun. Like I love practice because you practice more than you actually have games. So when you got a good group like this, it makes it really fun.
Well, sounds like you make it fun out there too. It's got to be interesting for them to work that hard for you like that. And it seems like they're buying into what you're selling, and great connection with your players.
Yeah, when you work as hard as we do, like in the off season and throughout, like working hard is like all we know. And when it comes to the game time, it just seems easy. We want to make games seem more easy. So practice is a little chaotic sometimes, which is good. But you work too hard throughout the offseason, pushing the sled, running the hill, to just give up at any point. So we got committed guys that are not only committed to the program, but they're committed to each other. And it's stuff like that that could just make a guy shed a tear. When Pork scored, I was just like, I was like a baby. I looked at Kyle, Billy, and I just started getting emotional. So
it was like a movie moment. I felt the same way. You just felt a little choked up with that, like it's a big moment in a ball game. It's good to see somebody set back. So and here he got back on. Just to see him on the court was, I thought, big, and then making that bucket was just unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I'm getting emotional right now. Like no, Pork means so much to us, and you know, seeing a guy that's a captain of the football team go through a torn meniscus the entire time, and he's just been like clawing back, and waiting for a moment like this. This is special. I'll never forget a night like this. So.
Okay, Coach, again, fun watching your team. We're going to be there with you. The big KML game coming at the end of the season, your postseason. So just keep working hard like you are with the guys. I love what we see on the court.
Thank you, and I'll be sure to see who won or lost the game in the conference tonight.
Last I heard, the KML was up by like 16 points in that ball game with about 5 minutes left.
All right, pack the gym February 27th. We got to take care of business for Kewaskum too, though. So
okay,
be ready to roll. Go Warriors.
Okay. Again, final score 96-31. We'll take a break and come back with Randy, and we'll talk a little bit more about the scoring in the ball game and just talk about the game in general. Back after this on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway. such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, welcome back to Waupun High School, where Waupun defeats Ripon Tigers 96-31. I am only going to go over some of the scoring for Waupun, and I'm going to start out with Landon Potratz with 2 points. And I do that because I did not have Landon even on my roster. I did not think he was going to participate, and he did. So Finn Katzenberger with 2. Landon Richter with 5 points tonight. Aiden Hawkinson finished with 16. Brian Ferris with 6. Caden Gillenkirk with 3 points. Jake Krieger with 22. He's 5 of 6 from the line, and Hawkinson was 4 of 4 from the line, so Waupun doing a good job shooting free throws now. Logan Perall finished with 11, also in double figures. Sawyer Bruins with 3 points. Braden Torres with 13. Graham Gopalam with 5. Gage Stelsa with 2. And Owen Klustebor with 6 for the total of 96. Waupun was 11 of 13 from the line. So thanks for joining us. Thanks again to our sponsors. You can join us tomorrow night. It's going to be early, 5:45 tip-off for the girls' game versus Kewaskum. Steve Winteriak, myself, Big Nate will be here on the video. Again, thanks for joining us.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph Sports.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. See Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
At SIA Insurance Services, they're more than just an insurance agency. They're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services. They offer personalized coverage tailored to your particular needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local independent insurance experts. Give them a call today. That's SIA Insurance.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.